You guys ever look at a listing and see multiple sellers selling thousands of the same item, only to find out when you run your analysis, you're way in the red and not making any profit? Today's video, I'm going to show you guys exactly what questions you need to ask your vendors to get those deep discounts. Stick around till the end of this video if you like profit. Something that I hear day to day is I can't get a good purchase order because I can't find good suppliers with good products to buy. I do not believe in such a thing as bad products. The products already have a ranking. They're already selling well. They're already being sold in the marketplace. The only thing that exists is bad pricing. If you cannot buy a product, it's not because it's a bad product. It's because you have bad pricing. You need to ask different questions to get deep discounts with your vendors. Here's 4 questions that you guys can ask to get deeper discounts with your vendors. The first way you're going to get a deep discount is you're going to have to negotiate larger purchase orders. So what do I mean by this? It's not that you're going to have to shell out a bunch of money to test out products. That's never a good idea. But you need to handle your negotiations based on where you want to be with this vendor in 6 to 12 months. Today, we are not doing any business together. However, this is what I foresee in my projections for our business together. Within the next coming months, I can do X amount of purchase orders with your company. Now, it's going to vary depending on the type of purchase orders and depending on the type of vendor, the type of distributor. Some distributors are going to want to see anywhere from $20,000 to $50,000 in orders, while others are going to be happy with $1,500 to $10,000 orders on a quarterly basis. So you're going to have to negotiate this based on where you want to be. If you come at a vendor and you explain to them, hey, I want to test your goods so that I could see if I could do any business with you, well, that's not very enticing for me because I only want to do business with people that are going to be placing large orders with me. So when you're negotiating with a vendor, you're going to want to negotiate 6 to 12 months out. This is where we are going to be together in 12 months. It's going to be recurring. It's going to be this much business. Now, let's come back to today. In order for me to get to where we want to be, I need to negotiate better pricing for my test orders. By the way, I do need test orders because I need to test your goods. In order for us to get to where we want to be in 12 months, I need to be able to test the goods and make sure that I can sell these the way I project it. The second way we're going to get better pricing on our orders is by asking for discounts. My first go-to discount is going to be a volume discount. I want to order more goods from you and I want to get a better price. The reason why that's good for both parties because if I'm ordering one purchase order with more volume in it, it's the same amount of work that the supplier has to do to get that order over to me. So essentially, if I order more goods, I can get a better discount. If for any reason they're not offering me a volume discount, I have absolutely no incentive to order more from you at one time. So essentially, I'm going to go for a shipping discount. I'd like to at least have my goods shipped in for free to my warehouse. If you can't offer me a volume discount, at least offer me a free shipping discount. This way, I can place orders as I need it, as often as I need it. If neither one of those apply, then I'm going to ask for some kind of monthly discounts. Do you have any kind of trade show discounts? Do you have any kind of seasonality discounts? At what point in time can I reach out to you for discounts? Now, these are sales reps that really want to sell goods, and that's their job. So essentially, help me help you get more sales into your pocket and more inventory into my Amazon account. The third way to get better pricing is by not accepting no for an answer. You told me no for volume discounts. You told me no for shipping discounts. You told me no for any kind of monthly or trade show. Now, you're a sales rep. I'm buying from my store. We need to do business somehow. Let's try to figure out exactly how we could do business because I'm not accepting no. You're the manufacturer. I already know that better pricing exists out there because other people are selling at that price and they're turning a profit. So how can I take advantage of that pricing just like other people are? One of the ways I like to avoid a no is by just pausing on a phone call. This may seem a little bit awkward at first, but sometimes you need to think stuff out, especially the sales rep. Let's figure out exactly how we can do business together. And pause. Any ideas come to mind? Essentially, that awkward pause is going to give the sales rep a little bit of time to think of exactly about how to give you discounts, whether it's going to be in a form that they accept or allow. I'm going to wait. After you say no, I'm going to give a pause and I'm going to try to figure out exactly how can we do business together. And I'm just going to wait for the sales rep to answer. Oh, by the way, we do have this one promotion on this one item I could offer you. Hey, actually, you know what? Next Thursday, we're having a promo. I can get you 10% off on that. There you go. That's what I was waiting for. The last way you're going to get better pricing, and this is something that I normally explain to most people. When you're asking me for negotiation tips, you're not really asking for how to negotiate, because I know you negotiate throughout the day no matter what you do. What you're really looking for from me is confidence to negotiate with the vendor. How can you express yourself to the vendor? Once you have that confidence, you can negotiate freely with the vendor. So a lot of what I'm teaching is not how to negotiate tactics. It's more of your confidence. When the vendor can hear in your voice that you're confident that you can produce that amount of orders, they're going to believe in you and trust that you know what you're doing, you're a businessman, and they're going to give you those volume discounts. If you lack confidence in your voice, they will be able to pin you out right away and they will know exactly who they're dealing with. Hey, you don't sound like a real business person. You definitely don't negotiate much deals, so I'm gonna hang up on you. When you call someone and you have that confidence, it's a totally different conversation. So what I would suggest is when you're calling people, have the confidence of the person you're trying to be tomorrow, not the person you are today. Tomorrow, you want to be a multi-million-dollar seller online. When you're calling people, you need to feel that way so that the other person can also feel that they're dealing with someone that has that experience and has that confidence. If I can't tell that you're confident enough to sell my goods, why would I offer you a volume discount? The quickest way that you're going to build your confidence is by making more phone calls. The more times you mess up on a phone, the better you are at learning how to talk to these vendors. So I suggest you guys call once, call twice, call 10 times. By the time you call your 10th time, you're already going to feel like you know the language, you understand it better, and you can communicate with the sales rep. On the 50th time, you're going to be calling them as if you're a multi-million-dollar seller, even if you just got started. I hope you guys got some benefit out of those tips. If you guys have any ideas and comments on how to better negotiate, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. Happy hunting in 2020, guys.
You guys see any value in the video you just saw? If so, hit the subscribe button right over here and make sure you click the bell to get notifications whenever we come out with new videos every Tuesday and Thursday so you can continue to build your own FBA machine.